the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Out to the wing. It's tipped. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges down low. Bogdanovich on him. Ayton finds Booker. Out left to the wing. Back to Crowder. Paul against Conley. And it's Paul off the drive. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal on the wing. Going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. From the arc. No luck on that one. Ayton against Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Booker. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Paul. Paul's got space.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. The 3.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Third team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Bridges outside. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bridges down low, defended by Gobert. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. The three from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Crowder. He's closely guarded. Ayton passes to Bridges. Crowder outside.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
So it's Utah now. 7-point differential. Outside Conley. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Bridges.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Booker, good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Paul finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
To the right side, from deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Paul passes to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Outside Conley. The Jazz again can't hit.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's Paul off the drive. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with it. Pass to Conley. Launches a three. O'Neal on the wing. Clock at 6.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
Remaining in the first half.
Ball drives in. Outside for Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Driving inside. Ball passes to Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by Bridges.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Second team foul.
1:35 left to play in the first half. Paul passes to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Outside Conley. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
I'll say one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Now, he really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Payne against Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. And they'll get another chance. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And the Suns also making a change. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Clarkson against Payne. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. They need this. The rebound by Shamet. Tipped. It's stolen by Clarkson. From deep, hey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Campaign. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Johnson.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Azubuike. Oh, McGee with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Nader's shot is off. Challenging stretch here for Utah. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Back to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Azubuike. Hauled in by McGee. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his third foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Takes a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Kicks it out to Clarkson.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The baseline Jay. The Jazz with another miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Payne. Drives to the hoop. Back to McGee. It's stolen away. Gay outside. Whiteside with it. Shoots over Johnson. Good with the fadeaway.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside. And that's the reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. And there's the drive. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Clarkson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Azubuike. And he capped off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Shamet. Fires for three. Drops in the three. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Back to Shamet. McGee passes to Payne. And that one's long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. And he drives in. Now McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Clarkson outside. Now here's Gay. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Azubuike. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And here are the Suns now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Paul against Conley. Pass to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 8 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Paul finds Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Bogdanovic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The three from Mitchell doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Gets the three to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And the shot falls short that time. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz with another miss.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. The three is up. Another three for Phoenix.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Conley. A shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Paul passes to Ayton. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Conley, beyond the arc. They get it again. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Crowder outside. Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's a shot by Conley. No good. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Paul for three. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 4th personal
Rudy
foul.
Gobert picks one up.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
He hits the second from the line. 1:43 left in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. Picked by Gobert. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
That's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Ayton draws the double. Bridges outside from deep three-point range. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Right side Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Wide open look. And he drops that one in.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And here's Paul. Bridges outside. Now Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Butler a screen on Bogdanovich. Tucker the pass to Butler. Here's Robinson. And that one no good to start him off on the night. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And the 3 off target. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Mitchell outside. Mr. Gobert. Jazz passing it around. The drive by Mitchell. Over Butler. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Top of the key, Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Outside, Butler. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Here he goes. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mitchell finds Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Robinson against Mitchell. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Right wing. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Puts the move on. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap. Named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Shoots over Tucker, and it's Mitchell missing. The Heat leading by 4. Robinson on the wing. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Conley with the 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go for him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Butler missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Robinson hits them both. 51 seconds left in the first. Conley against Lowry. Launches it. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Lowry against Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat leading by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena.
And your Jazz Dancers. And your Jazz Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Tucker dishes to Lowry. His first shot coming late. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Conley into the lane. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. From downtown. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The pass to Robinson. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 4. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Robinson, that's good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Outside Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. To the paint. Gobert with the block. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. For 3, Mitchell. Stolen by Tucker. Robinson on the wing. 5 points in the game. Lowry against Conley. Now here's Tucker. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. O'Neal from long range.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Conley. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Robinson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Lowry. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Down low. Conley. No good with the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat
16.
I thank you, David.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson against Oladipo. A 3-ball. Now here's Dedmon. Guarded closely. Oladipo against Clarkson. Oladipo misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. For the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Heat. A 2-point game. Clarkson goes in. Lets it fly.
Well, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Passes it to Strus. Morris outside. On the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hero from long range. Ingles with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Whiteside with it. Dedmon's there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clarkson finds Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gay. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hero from long range. Back to Dedmon. Puts up a three. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And the basket by Ingles.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Pass to Azubuike. Clarkson dishes to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. A crossover, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his second basket.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
1:03 left to play in the third. The wide open look here for Ingles. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. From deep. And it's Strus missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Ingles finds Gay. Back to Ingles. Now Azubuike. Shakes him. Morris with the rebound. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Azubuike. Clarkson outside. There's the pass to Azubuike. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Whiteside. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's Hero with the three. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Off target from three-point range. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Gobert finds Conley. Outside Bogdanovich to take the lead. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Outside Robinson. Tries it from the top of the key. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar. Dorsch year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Over in the corner, Conley. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Over to the left wing. O'Neal misses.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Outside Conley launches a three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Lowry looking around. Robinson left side. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ball game.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Utah leading by 7. The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley against Lowry. Adebayo on the follow.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Conley. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Lowry. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Reddish. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And stolen by Gobert. To the inside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
On offense, here are the Hawks. Steps back. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Now Conley, guarded by Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And Capella gets it to go.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins defending. Bogdanovich against Collins. Bogdanovich, no good. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Conley. For 3, O'Neal. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the board, paying off with a basket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Young against Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Continue to expand his arsenal. John Collins has become a legitimate go-to scorer.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. Launches it. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Reddish. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Pass to Bogdanovich. It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Reddish misses. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of
Your Jazz Dancer.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
There's Young with the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Young. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Capella. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah leading. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Young. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert with it, and it's Young picking him up. Three-pointer O'Neal. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
Now here's Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
He's gotten a little too sloppy turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
Young against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Bogdanovich, no good. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Bogdanovich from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Young buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Conley passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. For 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Young from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
4-3. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing, right side. On the wing, Mitchell to the middle. Pass to O'Neal. Tries it from 19. And that one hits the back iron. The Hawks trailing. And here's Capella, defended by Gobert. And it's Capella with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a three. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Collins, a good look. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Gobert with it. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. Deflects the pass. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And it's Capella with the jam.
Beautiful play in transition. Clint Capella, he can really run the floor. Hard for the other bigs to match him stride for stride.
From deep, Conley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Hawks, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. And it's Wright in at the point guard position.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Jazz shooting around 41%.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Now here's Ingles. Up top, Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose. In transition. Here's Herder. Drains the wing tray. Herder's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Wright against Clarkson. Wright on the left side. There's a screen by Jang. Hunter with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Ingles. Here's Azubuike. He's covered by Gallinari. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Whiteside finds Gay. And here is Ingles. 5 to shoot. Gay attacking. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And despite some recent injuries, Rudy Gay showing a great burst on that drive.
Hunter on the wing. An easy 2 on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Clarkson against Wright. Gay up top. Down low. Here's Azubuike. Gallinari pulls it in. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Wright. On the take. Takes a 13-footer. No good there. And Utah the other way now. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ingles passes to Clarkson.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Hunter against Gay. Ball stolen. It's Herder on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Off the bounce, Kevin Herder is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
Good on both. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Gay. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Ingles. Defense is right there. Clock is at 3. Here's Whiteside. No good that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And there's the lob. He's got a clear path. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Now here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Clarkson, trailing by 2. 41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Whiteside. The jump hook will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Wright attacking. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Wright. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Gallinari finds Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. Utah with the rebound. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into
Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket.
All right.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
So you can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Young, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Utah has possession. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Young.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Capella against Bogdanovich. Capella inside. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Conley. And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Gobert with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Young. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bogdanovich controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Guarded by Capella. 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley sinks the tray.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Here's O'Neal. To take the lead. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
52 seconds left to play in the fourth. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Capella, screen on Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Offline with a 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
From the wing, Mitchell finds Conley. He's off from 3. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home teams.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's the Suns to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker finds Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his 3-point arsenal.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The drive by Paul. Such a wide open look.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Mitchell outside. O'Neal passes to Mitchell and stolen by Booker. And they're on the break. Shoots the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Crowder with the steal. And they're running up the floor. Then Bridges jams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfish. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Got that one up quick. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Bridges. 7 points in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Jazz trail by 17. Now Conley from 8 kicks it out to Bogdanovic. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And Crowder slams it in.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Paul goes in. Bridges kicks to Booker. No good on the three. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Here's Bridges. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really effective.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Bogdanovich. And it's good for 2.
And how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Paul dishes to Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Paul goes in. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
4th selection back in the 07 draft, Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert with the block. Conley left side. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 8 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Paul penetrating.
2 minutes.
To the wing right side. To the paint. Here's Crowder. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Booker dishes to Bridges. To the right side. Conley against Paul. The drive by Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Conley finds Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Wide open. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Gobert. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And so it's Phoenix. All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 28.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
13 feet away. Got a hand on it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Phoenix turns it over again. Well, they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. Right side, the pass to Clarkson. Lets the three fly, and Utah another three. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up with a jam. They trail by 18. Rudy Gay on the wing. This one for three. Rebound by the Suns.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one goes. Count it.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Inside, Clarkson. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his fourth rebound in this one. Nader the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Payne. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. First team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clarkson kicks to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Whiteside finds Ingles. And here's Azubuike. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Going inside. Payne dishes to McGee. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. Gay inside. Off with the layup. Suns leading by 20. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson double teamed. Here's Payne. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Azubuike. Ingles passes to Clarkson. 1 second left. The 3/4 of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Paul kicks to Bridges. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Defensive foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
On the wing, Bridges. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Rejected by Booker. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
For three, Bridges. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Mitchell looking it over. Conley with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball passes to Bridges. He dishes it to Ayton. Bridges outside. No good. Shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Over Booker.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
O'Neal misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A drive by Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Conley, jacks up a three, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Booker outside. Driving to the basket. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Outside Conley. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The 10-footer. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich goes in. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And taken away by Paul.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
It's tipped. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley finds Mitchell. Can they get it? Hands it from downtown.
Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Ball passes to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Now the pass to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of it. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Conley against Lowry. Robinson on the wing. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Tucker drives it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Lowry. Conley with the ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league. And I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Butler from downtown. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Butler.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. And another miss by Utah. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Back to Tucker. Adebayo with it. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Bogdanovich. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Robinson. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Butler, who poked away. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Gobert on the high post. Back to O'Neal. 17-foot shot on the way. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Conley.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
Butler, no good, a bit long that time.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
O'Neal on the wing. The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Here he goes. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Lowry. Tucker with a screen. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he lays it up and in. Tucker's got 7 points in the game. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Mitchell. The three. The shot comes out. For three, Robinson with the tip, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is underway.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Your Miami Heat Pacers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Robinson finds Lowry. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Mitchell drives in.
That's a bad man right there.
Wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Conley. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Conley. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo to stop the run. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 12 points.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Conley against Lowry.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lowry, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's O'Neal.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Tucker. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Outside Conley. Poke loose. Butler with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. He launches a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, you see, Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
From about 16, Lowry no good. From deep, Conley. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Hero for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Clarkson for 3. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Clarkson against Oladipo. Here's Azubuike. Now here's Clarkson, tightly guarded, and they pick up 2.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Miami trailing. Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Gay from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hero for 3. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Hero. Here's Strus. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Kicks it out to Clarkson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Hero left side for the lead. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Azubuike. Gay right side. Shoots from 14. Pass to Whiteside. And an intentional foul right there.
Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Heat on D. Trailing by 2. Ingles from outside. Whiteside down low. Working on Dedmon. Whiteside can't get it to go. Oladipo outside. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here are the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Whiteside with it. Hero picks him up. Count it.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Oladipo. Banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside, Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Lets the 3 fly. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So Miami ends up going with a new group. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Conley against Lowry for 3. Robinson. He buries it from 3. Robinson's got 5.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Pass to O'Neal. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Lowry outside. 11 seconds left in the third. Robinson passes to Butler. They get the rebound. And stolen by Adebayo. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater!
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is why Kyle Lowry is always mentioned among the league's elite point guards. He can do it all. Score, defend, or create like a teammate, as he does there.
The 3 from Mitchell. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And for Miami, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Lowry's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Now, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Tucker gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Robinson. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Knocks it loose. Outside Robinson. To take the lead. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's a one-on-one situation. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. And another miss by Utah.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Tucker up top. Check by Mitchell. Up again. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Outside Tucker. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. Adebayo, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
On the wing, Mitchell, and that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Mitchell. Yeah! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Robinson. Left side, Tucker. To the inside. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Gobert.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
For 3, Robinson. Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he buries it.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Here's Mitchell. Driving inside. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Lowry. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. And the Hawks with possession. Young finds Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And finish off by Collins.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Reddish the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's Young. Michael Conley making his last shot. And Young kicks to Capella. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bogdanovich. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young outside. Stolen by Conley. One-on-one fast break. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Young pass to Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
Now, here is Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Passes it to Conley. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Dishes it to Conley. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's Young. Good on the bucket.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Conley against Young. Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That 3 off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, puts it up from 12, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Poked away. Pass to Young. Over Conley. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta up 6.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here is Conley after Clint Capella's bucket. Fires the 3, and it's Michael Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 now.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Mitchell against Young. Takes it inside. The feed now to Bogdanovich. O'Neal inside. Conley finds Mitchell. Here's the 3. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Conley, good work defensively by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young against Mitchell. Young drives in, and it's in there. 6 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Collins. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Hawks leading by 6. Passes to Capella. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Gobert. A 3. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Throws it up high.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Over Gallinari. Azubuike, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hunter, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Now Azubuike. Gallinari covering. From deep, Ingles. Rebounded by the Hawks. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Atlanta. 13.
27.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 slot. Here's Wright. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. And Wright, here we go. Basket counts. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clarkson kicks to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Azubuike. Clarkson outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
The pass to Azubuike. He kicks it to Ingles from deep three-point range. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. Gay in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jazz.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Right with it. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending. Got a piece of it. Clarkson against Wright. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. To the inside. Azubuike the pass to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the three off target. Pass to Herter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
For three. Azubuike against Gallinari. Ingles kicks to Azubuike. Back to Ingles. From deep. Gallinari with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Herder. Rebound, Utah. Ingles passes to Azubuike. Nice ball movement by Utah. Right side inside. He's against Chang. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Wright. 52 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Gallinari missing. Jazz trail by 11. Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here is Wright. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Chang with a screen on Conley. Tries from 10, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And so Wright nails both of them. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert the screen. Puts up a 3. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensive.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. White is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Conley's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 14. Stolen by O'Neal. From outside the arc. And Michael Conley good for 3.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Right outside. Six on the shot clock. Capella sets a screen for Wright. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with the screen on Bogdanovich. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, Wright. Into the lane. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Taking 2 shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Capella sends it back. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Atlanta leading by 13. Now here's Wright. Lobbed up there for Collins. No good that time.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Three-pointer right, knocks down the three ball. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
From deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Reddish kicks to right.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Back to O'Neal. Gobert with it. And guarded by Capella. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Clint Capella.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Young against Conley. They need this one. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Young. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls up, high post. Atlanta again missing. Conley dishes to Gobert. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now the pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And so Atlanta takes this one by all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg.